Have you ever wondered what your life would actually feel like if you were living your purpose? A few years ago, I thought I did. I had a great title, head of product at a startup out of Stockholm. But suddenly, one day, out of nowhere, I got fired. Just like that, my identity disappeared. I felt useless. I had no direction. I had absolutely no idea what to do next. And with nothing to lose, I grabbed a pencil and drew 4 circles. That exercise not only gave me my direction back, it helped me land the job at Google. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it for yourself. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that roughly translates to a reason to be, meaning or purpose. You've probably already seen the cute diagram somewhere online, 4 circles overlapping in the middle. But most people get it wrong. They don't know how to use it, and they try to fill it in perfectly like they're building a career plan. Ikigai is not a career plan, it's a compass. You use it to understand your direction, who you are, and how you want to show up in this world. The 4 circles are simple: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. And where they overlap in the middle, that is your Ikigai. But the power is not the diagram, it's in the reflections that you do while filling it out. So I'm going to show you a 3-step process for you to do it for yourself. Step 1 is brainstorming. And yes, we're going to be doing this with a pencil and paper. Not a pen, not an iPhone, a pencil. Go somewhere outside of your usual routine. A park, a quiet cafe, a beach, a balcony. And here's the hard part. Turn off your phone. If you're still here after turning off your phone, you are more committed than 90% of the people. Congratulations. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so now let's draw the 4 circles. So I recommend using a coffee cup to get the shape right. Label each circle, then let's start writing. And don't overthink this, just write it down as much as possible, as fast as possible. Start at the top with what you love, what makes you come alive. Think about what you gravitate towards. When you're scrolling online, what topics makes you stop? For me, it's always technology, so I'm gonna write down technology. Next is what you're good at. Include soft skills, hard skills, things that come naturally to you. Things people compliment you on. If you think something fits in multiple circles, don't worry, that's okay. Write it down multiple times. Okay, now I like to skip to the other side, what the world needs. But this one's kind of hard. The world needs a lot of things. World peace, ending hunger, and we're not going to be able to solve all of that. So I like to zoom in a little and think, what causes do I want to contribute towards? For example, for me, it could be helping people find their purpose, or figuring out what does work mean in a world where AI takes all of our jobs. And finally, the 4th circle is what can you get paid for? And I intentionally wait with this one to last so I can take inspiration from the other circles. For example, if you love to dance and you're good at it, you could perform, you could teach, or you could do online content. If you love teaching frameworks like I do, you could be a consultant, coach, or a world-famous YouTuber. Can I get paid for that? I don't know yet, but I'm really enjoying the process and the experience. When you're done, your page should look messy, just like mine. So now I'm going to let you turn your phone back on and take a photo of this in its messy state. You're going to thank me later. Step 2 is simplifying. Okay, now the goal is to narrow down all of our ideas to 3 to 5 points per circle. First, I start by grouping similar things. For me, technology and AI can be grouped. People and personal development can be grouped. And the second thing we're going to do is prioritize. If you have more than 5, I want you to circle the top 3 most important ones. And this is where patterns start to reveal themselves. But don't jump to conclusions too fast. Remember, you're not choosing a job, you're uncovering who you are. If you continue looking at it, you'll see new opportunities emerge. When I simplified mine, one direction was tech strategy. Another one was teaching frameworks to help people find meaning. I don't know which one is right, so stay curious, because that curiosity is going to change everything. Step 3 is to socialize it. And I know this is the scary part. Take your Ikigai and show it to a friend. Talk them through it, let them react, listen. When you say it out loud, you're going to feel what's true. If something doesn't feel right, then scratch it out. If you get excited talking about something, highlight it. Other people will also be able to see your blind spots. They might remind you of strengths you forgot you had, or help you clarify your cause. You don't have to agree with everything they say, but do listen with curiosity. Do this with at least 3 people and update your Ikigai. It will stop being a drawing and become a mirror of who you truly are, a compass for where you're going. And that's exactly how I got my job at Google. I shared my Ikigai with a former colleague, and only a few days later he gave me a call. He said, "Ken, I have somebody going on paternity leave. I remember your Ikigai and your skills fit perfect for this opportunity." So I got the job at Google just because I dared to share my Ikigai. I redo my Ikigai about once per year. It's like resetting a compass. Because I change, the world changes, so my direction should evolve as well. And I'm doing it again right now during this micro-retirement in Vietnam. I'm asking myself, what version of me do I want to grow into next? Ikigai is not about finding the perfect answer. It's about living a little more aligned every day, a little more honest, a little more you. Draw your circles, don't perfect them, live into them. And if you want feedback on your Ikigai, drop me a line in the comments and I'd be happy to jump on a call. Thanks again for watching. I hope you learned something valuable. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in a future episode.